probably my favorites too. Probably the hardest to get. 14, the Air Max ones is tough, but I just got this 14 not too long ago. Oh man, what's going on? Hope y'all staying safe. This COVID, washing your hands every 20 minutes, drink a lot of water, staying out the way. That's what I'm doing, just trying to stay out the way. Seems like more and more cases coming up, so take it serious, man. It's a real deal. People getting sick. People get real sick. People I know too getting sick, so just do everything you can. Stay safe. Listen to what the doctor's saying. Stay out the way. For real, for real. What's going on? Let me see. Let me just get right into some questions right out the gate. Los, what up? Los, you know people think you from LA now, bro. I'll be like, yo, Los is from Durham, North Carolina. Listen, Los is from North Carolina, man. Somebody argued with me that you was from LA, bro. I said, that's crazy. I get some questions going right out the gate. First one, how's it playing with Russ and Harden? It's pretty easy, actually. The hardest part is dealing with them. The easy part is playing because they both so good. I don't got to do a whole lot. I just do my job. I just play defense, knock down open shots, and, you know, do the stuff to win games. Most of the load is on them, and they do their thing every night. So, two dudes to prepare super hard and perform every single night. So, they make my job real easy. Let's see. My man, Leandro Barbosa just got on. That's my guy. What's up, my man? I knew that was gonna be a question. My sneaker shop. Right now it's supposed to be October, but you know, with everything that's going on in the world, hopefully we get to keep that date. But we'll see what happens. You know, kind of just playing it by ear right now with everything that's going on in the world. So, fingers crossed, October. Let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna show some shoes, man. I'm in my shoe house. So I zoomed over here to try to get here by 2, so I can be able to show some shoes. Like I said, it's Air Max Day, so you know we're gonna keep it Air Max today. A lot of Air Max today. As I get dressed. What else? Let's see. Ask another question. Mark, let me see one more question. Ooh, that's a good one. Top 5 designers. One, I'll say Bodie. 2, I say Ricardo Tisci. 3, I'll say Jerry Lorenzo, for sure. 4, Kim Jones. 5, ooh. I'm gonna go with my guy Kirby. Kirbito, for sure. Power Moss. Let's see. Change my fire alarm batteries. If I see that one more time. Yo, the ceiling is mad high. I'm not going up there, man. All right, you come over. I give you a couple dollars. You come over here. You can do it for me. But I am not getting the ceiling. If I show you the ceiling, how high this thing is, I ain't that worried. I'm only here for a few minutes at a time to grab some shoes and go. So that's out. Yeah. Oh, they said show the belt. They want to see the sneaker belt. Oh, the jump. Let me see. Here's the belt. Pretty dope. Got my logo on it. The jump. It's like real deal too. Like they did their thing on this. It's like a real belt. It's like suede on the inside. It's like a real wrestling belt, so it's kind of dope. My view on small ball lineup and guard centers. Honestly, I've been doing the small ball thing my whole life, I guess, because when I was in high school, I was the biggest guy, so I was a center. But I still brought the ball up and did everything else, so it didn't matter. And I don't think it matters now. I think the game is so positionless right now. You know, depending on who's on your team, it really doesn't matter. Especially on the defensive end. Like, they're not a lot of real centers that get busy on the box like that no more. Like back in the day, it was Shaq, Patrick Ewing, Hakeem. Like, you get them 7-footers that really just dominate down there where you can't do nothing about it. It really ain't those guys down there no more. I mean, the only one I can think of like that right now is DeMarcus Cousins, and he been hurt. So outside of him, nobody else really command a double team every single time down the block. So, you know, I think it just changed the game. You take that big out of the paint, and you got, you know, like Russ and James and whoever else on other teams. KD, you got these great players attacking with no help, with no big man coming to block shots. I think it changed the game a little bit. So, you know, we'll see when we get the season back going what happens. You stay in style at home too, or nah? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Ooh, Russ James one-on-one, who wins? Oh, man. That is a good question. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Whoever got ball first is, first of all, I think that make a big difference. And out the gate, Russ is gonna come out playing so hard, and James gonna be just chilling. And then if Russ go up, then James gonna get mad and get real. So I don't know, but it's gonna be. I think it ends in them just fighting, like just fouling each other and fighting. for real, because both of them, the two most competitive dudes I probably have ever played with, including with CP in there. They three of the most competitive dudes I've ever seen. So I don't know. It wouldn't end. It would just be a fight.
What's your favorite thing about H-Town?
What's my favorite thing about H-Town? Oh, man. Honestly, I went to UT Austin, so my favorite thing would probably be just being in Texas, all the Texas love. So many people here, alumni. You know, it's just a lot of Texas love. A lot of my ex-teammates live here. Just got a lot of roots in Houston just from college alone. So it's probably that. Let's see. What's the next one? What's the one? Ooh, that's a good question. Do I still have the first pair when I started my collection? Yes. My mom's, my granddad had my Jordan 1s bronze. Back in the day, back in the 80s, they used the bronze shoes. So my first pair of shoes is Jordan 1s, and my granddad bronzed them, dog, and put them on a little wood plate thing, and it's kind of dope now. But yeah, I still got those.
How many pairs you take on a road trip?
Oh, that's a good one. How many pads I take on a road trip? People always talk about this, but we got the best equipment manager, one of the best equipment managers in the league, my boy Tone. And he take care of me, man. He make sure I got all my shoes. He know how funny I am about my shoes. And especially on long road trips, we take a lot of shoes. Usually I have between 6 to 8 pair per game to be able to choose from. And it's always a mix of shoes. There's always some Jordans in there, a couple of my Kobe's in there. And then there'll just be some random throw-ins that I'm just feeling at the time. So, yeah, I'll show you a bag. How about that? You guys can see my bag. So these are my bags, my shoe bags. Those big ones, put like 24 pair in each one. This is more of the, on my logo. Shout out to Private Label, doing my bags, my custom bags. But I think I can get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, like 8, like probably, I could probably get like 14 pair in this. And then this is more the mobile bag. Kind of same thing, but smaller. So I usually, for a long road trip, I probably take both. And for the real long road trips, I take the big boys. So it's kind of how I roll with the shoe bag, how many pair I can take. You know? So it's kind of cool.
Is there a pair of sneakers with a great story behind it? Like you had to travel for something crazy?
That's a good question. The question is there a pair of shoes that I had to travel far to go get that was sentimental because I had to travel to go get them? I was playing in Europe, and when the Kanye 2s dropped, when the Yeezys dropped, I had to drive like 4 hours. I had to go all the way to Berlin to go get him. And it was a hike. So we jumped in the car, me and one of my teammates, and we had to get him. When I got 2 pair at retail, which is crazy if anybody didn't know that. I got 2 pair in Europe at retail, so it was crazy to get the Red Octobers like that. So, yeah, probably that. I did a lot to get those, the original ones. Let's see. Where's Harden? Where's Westbrook? I don't know. Where?
Have you ever traded a pair with another NBA player?
Have I ever traded shoes with another NBA player? Nah, it's not really a trade kind of thing. I don't trade shoes. What's your favorite pair of LeBrons? Probably my Animal Pack 2s. Hold on, right here. Probably these, the Animal 2s. These probably my favorite. Super rare. Took me a minute to get those. Shout out to my guy. Found them for me. But yeah, probably those. Those was pretty tough to get. Definitely one of my favorites. Hardest player to guard. I would say Kevin Durant. Everybody always get mad when I say KD, but I think KD the hardest to guard. He pretty much do everything. And how do you guard somebody who can do everything? Stuff. So probably KD. My favorite Kobe's are Kobe 4s, but Kobe 1 through 6, you can't go wrong. I think Kobe had the best basketball performance shoe ever, and yeah, I think I love Kobe's. I love Kobe, period. So. What was the next one, Mark?
It said, yo, shout out from Toronto. Were you happy when they finally won the chip?
Shout out from Toronto. Was I happy when they finally won the chip? I was mad because I didn't win it, but I was super happy for the city of Toronto. All those guys were my guys. I just left, and I was super happy for all of them. No matter what happened, how they won, they won and they deserved it. They were a good team all year, and it was dope to see those guys hold the trophy up. I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty cool to see my guys win it. It was funny in the NBA. It's like a fraternity. Like we all friends. Like a lot of us are all friends. We've been playing against each other, with each other for so long since we were kids. So, even though it's kind of bittersweet, like you want to win it, it's super cool to see your friends be able to do it. So, yeah, that was dope. That was super dope. And the city of Toronto, to be able to win that, it's crazy. One of the best cities in the world, and definitely in the NBA. Fans are one of the best. Fans from Hulon, what up? What up? Hulonia. Hulon was a city I played, the first team I ever played for in Europe. When I first went, I won a chip, like the first time in like 30 years. Anybody beat Maccabi, so it was special to be on that team and to win that chip. Let's see. Answer one more before I show. It's Air Max Day, so I want to show some Air Maxes. Mark, what's another one? Let's see. Trying to get one more good question before we jump. Before I start showing some Air Maxes on Air Max Day.
Top 3 rappers shoe game.
Top 3 rappers shoe game. One definitely Wale. Wale got he been doing it a long time. Real OG in the game for real. Wale been doing it, so definitely Wale. My boy Offset been spazzing lately. Set been going crazy lately. Offset definitely got kicks. He got a lot of shoes. He been getting a lot of heat too. 3, trying to think what other rappers really be doing shoes. Who else be doing shoes? I don't know. He ain't a rapper. I mean, obviously DJ Khaled. Yeah, DJ Khaled. He ain't a rapper, but might as well. He got all the songs. DJ Khaled shoe collection is sick, and all the ones he make are crazy too. So, shout out to Khaled. It's next level. Yeah, Lil Yachty got kicks too. Crazy. Lil Yachty got kicks for sure. And Trav goes without saying. Y'all know Trav. Come on. Good question, Jim. Am I still looking for any specific pair? Honestly, lately, I just been trying to get all just Kobe PE stuff, man. I already got a ton of it, but, now more than ever, I just been loading up on Kobe stuff. I've always been a Kobe fan my whole life, so for me, that's everything. And even with all the Kobe's I got, I'm still trying to get more. Like, I just been Kobe crazy lately, so, yeah. Kobe's. Oh, all right. Let's see. They were asking me, Fabulous hit me and was like, yo, they're doing the Jordan 1 challenge, so this was my Jordan 1 setup I just did for him. He said my top 10 Jordan 1s. And that's tough because I love Jordan 1s, but these are the ones I picked. And Freddy Krueger's. So from Shoe Surgeon, those are crazy. Most people ain't seen it. Materials on these are crazy. These are nuts. Obviously, the Colette goes without saying. The 85s. Took me a long time to find these. 94. Soulfly. Dior. Shoe Surgeon Dior's. You already know. Frags. The Legend of Summer. Glitter joints. You already know the Basels. Yeah, so that was my 10. It's tough though, cause I ain't do the band one. I ain't do the other Legend of Summer ones. I ain't the satin one. Like it's so many Jordan ones, man. It's hard to pick 10. Those are my 10. Let's see. I ain't gonna lie, first couple of days we had off, and it was all like all this stuff going on. My body, all the minutes I done played this year, I was like, man, this ain't too bad. But now, a week or two in, I'm like, man, it's time to get back to playing. Ain't nothing on TV. Tired of looking at these shoes. It's time to get back to hooping. So hopefully we get back hooping real soon, man. Hopefully. I miss the NBA. Good question. My favorite Jordan 3s. Jordan 3 might be my favorite shoe. But again, it's hard to go against the Kobe. The Kobe 3. Yeah, I got a couple of them, but this shoe is my favorite Jordan 3 right now for sure. For sure. Let's see. Fab, what up? Yeah, so let me go back. Since it is MX Day, got a whole MX wall over here. A lot of stuff missing out, but MX1 is my favorite. So I got MX1s for days. Definitely one of my favorite MXs. Yeah, I'm all about the MXs, so I'm here for MX Day for sure. All the Maxes. These are classic. I think maybe the best MX ever. For sure. Multiple pair of those. Those are essential to life right there. You gotta get you a pair of those. You don't got a pair of 95 neon? You got to. It's essential. Go over. What else? We'll go for a couple more questions. Yeah, it's a Travis Scott. Travis Scott t-shirt. Somebody asked about my t-shirt. Astro World. What was the last one? FaceTime. Yeah. My assistant Mark trying to get some showtime. Yeah. Let's see some. I just showed some pair of MXs. Let's see more pair of this. All right. So I wore this. Is the shoe I chose today for MX Day. These are the patterns I chose today for MX Day. the denim. It's my choices for today. Remove your hat challenge. Yo, I ain't had a haircut in weeks, man. We in quarantine, man. Nobody, you ain't supposed to be getting no haircut, man. Trying to stay fly for, huh? All right, I'm just gonna ask a couple more questions if y'all had them. Who's my favorite player and why? I like old school, man. I'm like an Adrian. I love Adrian Dantley. I like Vinny the Microwave. I'm like a '90s NBA guy. That's my favorite. My favorite basketball. I still watch those games to this day. Like the way they played, physicality, and guys were just skilled. Guys could do a little bit of everything. I like those days. You know, you could touch somebody. You can really get into people. Definitely. What's the hardest part about sitting out? The hardest part is actually sitting out and not doing nothing. We so used to being on the go, being on the move, having a bunch of things to do, appearances, this, that, and the third. The hardest part is actually sitting down somewhere and not doing nothing. That's always tough for me. But I think we all call each other. DeMar DeRozan called me yesterday. Everybody's just like, man, yo, what you doing? What you doing? Because it's hard to get in the gym, so we gotta try to figure out how to work out, stay in shape, like all that. Like it's a lot. So, yeah, it's tough. So one more. How many toe pancakes you got? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I give away so many pairs. Honestly, it's hard to keep count. I don't try to. I don't want to count. Just don't think it's about that, but a lot. Oh, good question, Jim. What classic game would I want to be at? I would want to be at. What year was that Lakers Sacramento with the alley? Big Shot Bob hit the top. Was that 01? I think the Lakers 01. Robert Horry hit the three up top. Yeah, that one for sure. That one. I remember watching that as a kid. It was so live in Staples Center. That one for sure. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one to kind of end on. Why I shoot corner threes? Why I'm so good shooting corner threes? I think surviving the league, you gotta kind of be a chameleon. You know, you gotta kind of adapt to every situation and make the best of it. The corner is for spacing. You gotta space the floor, get as far away as possible to make it a defender have to decide whether he's gonna help on the lob or the drive, or you're going to get an open shot. And that's the space in place. It's the corner. You space in the corner. So that's where I be at a lot of times, spacing. So that's why I shoot a lot of corner threes. All right. My all-time favorite sneaker is it's Air Max 1s and Jordan 1s. I can wear those every day for the rest of my life and be cool. Best shoes, for sure. And my all-time favorite teammate, that's tough. My all-time favorite teammate, it's a little crew. It's like a bunch of dudes. Mo Pete and Fred Jones from my rookie year. Those are my OGs. I gotta go with Channing Frye and Jared Dudley in Phoenix. And I gotta go with Chris Paul, Trevor Ariza, James and Russ here in Houston. Those are my teammates. Those are my guys. The best team I ever played for, the Houston Rockets. That was easy. Come on. But anyways, man, just want to say, yo, y'all be safe out here, man. Everybody stay in the house, stay quarantined, keep washing your hands, stay out the way, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm staying out the way, staying looking at these shoes, working out a little bit, trying to get ready for the comeback. So everybody stay prayed up, stay clean, stay safe, man. All right? Appreciate y'all.